Dr. Tim Johnson. We have heard a lot, Tim, since we've been here about the medical care, universal coverage for everyone, how inexpensive it is. Most operations about $15 apparently overall. That's the upside. What's the downside? How good is the system?
Overall, the system, I think, is good in terms of the knowledge level and the practice level. The downside is that it is less personalized. It is a big numbers game sometimes. There are long waiting times for elective procedures, for example. For cataracts, a person might have to wait anywhere from a few months to a few years to get cataracts taken care of. Total hip replacements, I was told that it'll take anywhere from 3 months at the earliest to almost up to 2 years. So there are some downsides in terms of the niceties of care and the promptness of care and the way in which it might be personalized.
But everyone here is covered as opposed to that in the United States.
The way one person put it to me who knows both systems very well, the U.S. and Sweden, if you're in the U.S. and you have good health insurance, you will get better care.
And
but
most
if
Americans do.
And most Americans do, but there are 37 million, and that's a large number, who do not. And he pointed out you'll get much better care in Sweden. In other words, they do provide basic uniform care for everyone, but the frills are gone for those who could afford it.
It is interesting. I saw that they have a problem with escalating healthcare costs, as we do, that they spend about 10% of their GNP. What kind of incentive is there to health cost containment if you've got the government paying for everything?
Well, there isn't, except in terms of the amount of facilities and the amount of doctors that are allowed to operate in the system. Interestingly enough, there is very little private care in this country, even though it is not outlawed, because there is no incentive for doctors. They make more, it's taken away in taxes. And people who have put so much into taxes for health care are reluctant to pay on top of that for private care. So even though it's allowed, only about 5% of the population avail themselves at any time of private care.
And costs go up here just as they do.
They do, but they're spread out in different ways.
Yeah. Tim Johnson, thank you very much.